This conference will now be recorded.
Hi everybody, welcome to this little video explanation of the professional exam options available to you for BCS, ISTQB and ISQI courses. Now we know there's a fair amount of confusion in the marketplace about the exams available, so we thought it worth recording this little video for you to show you how things have changed and actually see what you can do to get yourself certified professionally, particularly during times of COVID-19 where options are limited for pretty much everything we do. So at TSG and most other training providers, we'll offer you three types of exams. One in the classroom, where you sit an exam at the end of your course, a remotely proctored exam where you join somebody online who sits in a invigilator tied specifically to you, or at a Pearson View exam center where you can go and take your own exam at your own leisure and time of choosing. So it's worth, I think, covering what a classroom exam is. I'm sure everybody understands it, but just for the point of clarity, an exam in the classroom is typically at the end of a course where we pre-registered you and you sit the exam with your classmates. That exam could be in our classroom on a public course or your training room if you've taken a private course. If the exam is online, you'll get your result as soon as you finish, but if not paper-based, you'll need 25 business days. But the great majority of our exams are sat online, so you would expect to get, for the majority of cases, your exam result at the end of your course. So, remotely proctored exams, and these are new to ISTQB. TSG was part of the pressure group to get ISTQB to allow remotely proctored exams. BCS have more experience of this and doing it for longer, as have ISQI. So what is a remotely proctored exam? Well, essentially, a remotely proctored exam provides you with an opportunity to sit an exam at a place of your choosing at a pre-arranged time with a live but remote examiner. So essentially, you'll be in one location, the examiner will be in the other. It's like taking an exam, but technology supports the pair of you seeing each other throughout the exam. And you can do this for any BCS, ISTQB or ISQI course. So let's have a look at what you'll need, because it is a little bit different. You're going to need your own PC, tablet or phone that has a reliable internet connection, a camera or phone with a camera so that the remote proctor can see you throughout the exam. And when you start the exam, the remote proctor will ask you to scan your camera around the room so they understand your environment and that there are no additional things available to you. So the exam is taken by you using your own learning to take that exam. And you'll also need two-way sound so that you and the remote proctor can communicate with each other before, very unlikely during, but possible if you've had an exam failure, and at the end of your exam. Now, the only time you might get an exam failure is if technology let you down, but the exams are resilient and restart at the point at which you left off. So no need to worry there, and exam failures are a very rare thing indeed in my experience. So you might ask, how would you take a remotely proctored exam? Well, essentially, you've got two choices. We can, for a private course, we try and set everyone up as part of a team to take their exam at the same date and time, although again, they will be from different places, but with one or more invigilators. Or on your own, where it doesn't really matter what your teammates are doing, you take the exam when you want it at a date, time and place of your choosing. But of course, before you can take a remotely proctored exam, you have to get set up for it. And there are several steps to get registered for you to take a remotely proctored exam. We're going to need your name and email address, following which we will register you with the exam provider. The exam provider will be in touch with you up to 5 days before the exam to provide and confirm the link to download the exam platform software that you're going to need. Now, the BCS use question mark and ISQI use Flex. Different platforms, but essentially they work the same way. Once you start the exam, you are locked out of the rest of your PC. Now, if you do install the platform or try to, you may need your IT department's help, because some companies I accept lock their laptops down so that you can't add anything to them. But essentially, get the help, you get the platform downloaded. They will send you registration details asking you to confirm your account name and password, the name of the exam you'll be taking, and the pre-selected date and time, or an option for you to select your preferred date and time of your chosen exam. You'll then get a link that is personal to you to join the remotely proctored exam online. Once you've installed the exam, we recommend you take the time to test it. You don't want to be testing it when your exam is live, because if it doesn't work, you've got a problem. As I say, in my experience, they do work, very, very few problems, and typically they occur where your IT department's locked you down. Okay, so again, you may need to get some help from them to get that PC unlocked, or for them to install the platform for you. Once you've taken your exam, you'll get your results right at the end, which is really good news. So you will know straight away that you passed, we hope, or failed. We don't hope that, obviously, and I'm sure no exam provider does. Other questions people ask: is extra time available on a remotely proctored exam? Yes, provided you meet certain criteria. And typically that is around, if your business language is not your mother tongue, then you'll qualify for 25% extension on the exam time. Fairly standard. Now, of course, the other thing people ask, and we always ask this in life, does it cost extra? Well, I'm afraid it does. Essentially, remotely invigilated exams do cost more because they have a one-to-one nature about them. So the exam providers charge for that person's time, and we simply pass that charge on to you. Sorry about that, not much we can do. So hopefully that answers remotely proctored exams. And the last thing we're going to talk about really is the Pearson VUE voucher. And this is for people who don't want to sit and exam in a classroom, don't want to remote proctor, and are happy to go out and about. So in that situation, we'll give you a voucher for your exam at a Pearson VUE Centre. You register with them for an account. You'll let them know the exam number, the voucher number, and the exam you want to take, and they will then give you a list of dates, times, places that is available. And good news is, Pearson VUE vouchers don't cost any more than regular exams. It's only remotely proctored exams that have an additional charge. So we hope that was okay, but if you've got more questions, see more on our website. You've got our website address, mail the course administrator who can provide you with more information, or call us. And we hope you found this useful and that you book your next course with us at TSG Training. Again, my thanks. Hope to see you soon.